Here's the truth. When you release the weight of what's behind you, your hands are free to reach for what's ahead. And the lessons, they come with you. They're carried forward. And if you listen closely, there's a common thread. Reinvention, pain, toughness, letting go. Resilience isn't about a single act. It's about the through line, the way these moments connect and build on each other. Challenge that I want to leave with you for this episode. Think about your own transitions. What season are you in right now? And what mindset will carry you through it? Welcome to the Shattered Mindset Podcast. Wisdom from life's turning points and defining moments. I'm your host, Melvin Larry, and today we're connecting the dots across the journey. How we reinvent, how we learn from pain, how we build mental toughness, and how we let go when a season has ended. You'll hear extended moments from past episodes, and I'll frame what they mean for where you are right now. Well, let's jump in. We'll start with reinvention. See, reinvention isn't just a title change, it's identity work. In episode 19, I talked about leaving a structured corporate world for entrepreneurship. That's what I did. And what that demanded of my discipline and my mindset. So let's revisit that moment right now. I spent over 20 years with a Fortune 500 transportation company. I was rising through the ranks, managing operations and overseeing teams. It was a world of structure, routine, and relative predictability. I had a steady paycheck. I knew what time I had to be at work, what was expected of me, and what goals I had to hit. Yet, when I finally decided to step away from corporate and venture into entrepreneurship, it felt like I was leaving everything I had known and I was leaving it all behind. Going from the comfort of a steady paycheck that really came like clockwork to waking up with no alarm clock, no set schedule, and no guarantee of income. That was a huge one for me. Look, it's a leap that really forces you to look at the world differently, and it's really not for the faint of heart. It was just me, my vision, and the world of possibilities in front of me. Without that external pressure, you have to rely on your inner drive to keep you moving forward. You have to build your own discipline, set your own targets, and hold yourself accountable in ways that a job never could. You're responsible for your own success or failure. So here's a takeaway. Reinvention is moving from external pressure to internal discipline. When the clock, the boss, and the predictable paycheck are gone, you discover whether your vision runs you or excuses do. Now let's talk about pain as a teacher. In episode 37, I reframed pain, not as an enemy, but as a message. Listen into what we talked about pain in episode 37. Some pain is physical. It may be sharp, dull, achy, or lingering. It can be a direct result of injury, illness, or muscle strain. And sometimes it's self-inflicted, like that food you weren't supposed to eat. I know about physical pain firsthand. One such incident, I had foot surgery, and afterward, I was given medication for the pain, and it was really working. At first, I felt fine, too fine. I got overconfident, moving around too much, too soon. But that night, when that pain medication wore off, whoa, the pain hit me like a freight train. And in that moment, I realized something. Pain was speaking to me loud and clear. It was saying, slow down, let me heal. You're not ready yet. See, pain isn't just there to make us miserable, it's there to protect us, to signal when something isn't right, to remind us that healing takes time. But here's the problem. We live in a world that teaches us to push through pain, to ignore it, to numb it. And when we do that, we often end up doing more damage than good. Sometimes pain isn't meant to be overcome, it's meant to be understood. Here's the point: pain is data, however you say it. All right. Some pain says grow, stretch through this, stretch through this. Other pain says stop. Something needs to change. Wisdom is deciding which kind you're feeling. We suffer one of two things: either the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces and regret weighs tons. It requires sacrifice, but it's a whole lot lighter than carrying the weight of regret, because regret, that's a burden you carry for years. Look, if pain is inevitable, choose the kind that makes you. Mental toughness, I talked about in episode 51. That conversation wasn't about being bulletproof. It was about showing up, even when life shakes you. All right. So here's a quick reminder about that. Check this clip out. Hey, look, brothers, this episode is for you, not the polished version of you, not the man with the everything's fine answer. I'm talking to the real you, the man who's been holding it down for everyone else, the one they call when something breaks at work, at home, in the family. You've been faithful, you've been strong, you've been consistent, but you're tired, you're stretched, and you're wondering, when's it my turn to be poured into? See, mental toughness isn't just a trait, it's a requirement. This isn't about hype. It's about how you hold up when the pressure gets personal. Years ago, I took over management of a business operation. Bottom of the rankings, low morale, dysfunction everywhere. And to make things harder, the guy who wanted the job I got was still there on my team. That'll test you. That'll expose your strength and your insecurities. That'll make you want to quit before you even start. But instead, I leaned in, not because it was easy, but because I had something inside of me that wouldn't let me walk away. I earned trust by being present, by being consistent, by showing up even when I didn't feel appreciated. And eventually, we turned it around. Mental toughness is choosing to show up when it'd be easier to shut down. Mental toughness doesn't mean you never stumble. It means you keep moving forward, even when your footing feels unsteady. It's the discipline to push through when motivation runs dry. And finally, in episode 46, I explored something that touched all of us: letting go. Now, letting go doesn't mean discarding life lessons. It means loosening your grip on what no longer serves you so you can hold on to what matters. So let's revisit that piece. I know letting go isn't easy. Some of what you're holding on to has history, it has meaning, it has memories tied to it. And it's okay to acknowledge that. Okay. But also, you've got to ask yourself, is this helping me become who I'm meant to be, or just keeping me comfortable in who I used to be? Here's something we don't talk enough about: that pull we often feel. It's not always life trying to reel us in. Sometimes it's our own reluctance to release. Some of us, okay, hold on because our insecurities have convinced us there's nothing better ahead. We cling to what's familiar, even when it's painful, because pain, we know, feels safer than possibility we don't. Maybe it's the past isn't reaching for you. Maybe it's your grip that's tight. Letting go of a mindset isn't dishonoring your history. It's saying that mindset got me here. I honor that, but it won't get me where I'm going next. Honor the journey, but don't idolize the detours. Learn from them, grow from them, but don't live in them. All right, here's the truth. When you release the weight of what's behind you, your hands are free to reach for what's ahead. And the lessons, they come with you. They're not lost, they're carried forward. So today, we looked back at episodes 19, 37, 51, and 46. And if you listen closely, there's a common thread: reinvention, pain, toughness, letting go. Resilience isn't about a single act, it's about the through line, the way these moments connect and build on each other. So here's a challenge. The challenge that I want to leave with you for this episode: think about your own transitions. What season are you in right now? And what mindset will carry you through it? Look, until the next time, keep adapting, keep evolving, and keep reaching for those new horizons. I'll see you the next time on the Shattered Mindset Podcast. Take care, take charge, and God bless.